Well, good afternoon, sir. I understand that you're the chaplain on the Pinkley.
I am. My name's Jim Myers.
Yes.
I am the Command Desron Destroyer Squadron 21.
Squadron, does that mean more than one ship, sir?
Yes, there are 4 ships in our Desron. We're out of San Diego, and for the last about 3.5 months, I've been traveling between the 4 ships that have been underway since the end of July.
How do you do that? Helicopter or something like that?
Several different methods. Sometimes, if we're close enough, I will take what's called a small boat.
Yes.
They kind of launch that over the side, and I get in and off I go, and they receive me on the other side, another ship.
So how many seamen or sea women as well are you?
About 1,200 total.
1,200 in your flock.
There's about little less than 300 on each.
Many ministers in many a small town would like that many people, huh?
Well, I don't know if they're not all in one place at any one time.
Right.
So, sometimes I go by small boat. Sometimes I'll be transported by helicopter, and
yes.
Then there are times when I will fly commercially from one city to another to meet one of the ships that's coming into port.
So
it
would appear to me you're considered to be a valued part of the squadron.
Well, I think that a chaplain brings a certain value to the destroyer squadron, to the ship, particularly for morale purposes and working through some of the challenges of being deployed and being apart from family, and getting bad news or having tragedy happen while underway.
Yes.
So the chaplain's role is they care for the spiritual health of the sailors, and a lot of times when we're put under that kind of stress, there are things that kind of pop up in a person's life, and they just need somebody to talk to.
Yes.
And they don't always go to their.
No.
They don't always go to their. They don't always go to, say, their boss or their what we would call their.
Commanding officer?
Well, yeah, you probably wouldn't go to the commanding officer, but your division officer. You probably
yes.
would not go. You might talk to your chief, but sometimes there may just not be time, and so oftentimes I can dedicate more time to caring for the flock than perhaps someone in the chain of command can.
Yes. So. A very important role, really.
Yeah, I really I have been blessed to be with commanding officers that really see a great value in a chaplain. I was with the Marines before I came to the Desron, and the commanding officer that I worked with there likewise really sensed a great value in the work of the chaplain. So.
Well, I can't think of any other questions, actually. Anything else you think you could add to help me?
Well, I know that there are countless chaplains across the fleet that are doing just amazing work in the 7th Fleet, in the 5th Fleet, wherever they may be. Chaplains just continue to do great work, and they're doing great work in partnering with other nations and bringing service members together, and so our sailors today were able to work with some Thai civilians. And
of course, they did a brilliant job today with the Memorial Wall.
They really did.
Sadly neglected.
Yeah, and those are great opportunities for us to give back to the nation of Thailand, as they've been very hospitable to us.
Mm-hmm.
We've worked with the Royal Cambodian Navy, we've worked with the Royal Brunei Navy, and so we've been to a lot of different places and have been able to work alongside of service members, sailors from other armed services, from other nations, and we've just had a great experience. And so chaplains across the board are working with both land units and both seagoing units that are really making a difference. So we've really enjoyed it. We really have.
Excellent. Have you ever done a burial at sea, sir?
I have. Yeah, we did. I want to say close to 15. I would say the first week we were underway.
Yeah.
That is something that's scheduled, and so when we left port in San Diego, we took the remains of 15 former service members that had arranged to be buried at sea, and so there's.
So they were former serving men.
Yes, they were. Yes.
Most excellent. Yes.
So it really went well.
Yeah. Well, I've seen how happy the all the Navy girls and men have been today, and how enthusiastic. And
Yeah,
you're spreading a great message for the United States of America when you're out on these things. And thank you very, very much indeed for helping me with a story which I couldn't have done without you, and you know that.
Anytime, anytime.
Thank you very much.